Simon Dixon, I'm going to test your skills outside of the financial world with this question. Aren't we looking at really a collapse of the old system, whether we're looking at capitalism and, of course, even the new political system, which is filled with austerity drives, austerity meaning cuts, reforms, such as, well, in London, I think it was, 400,000 people that came out, not to mention previously how people have come out, that there needs to be new systems, new ways to be introduced from the governments, perhaps such as the sweet words, by some accounts, of the new French president, François Hollande. Of course, we have to wait and see if he's going to actually follow through with some of his statements and promises, such as going against that treaty or pact, I should say, from Angela Merkel.
Well, let's not confuse what's happening in the world with capitalism. I don't believe capitalism is the crisis. We have a banking crisis, there's no doubt about it. We have an unsustainable banking system. We need to reform that. Never waste a good crisis. This is an opportunity for us all to learn and build some more sustainability, but we currently have a banking system which is completely unequal, is completely unsustainable, and is completely unstable. So we need to look at that and we need to reform that. We need to do drastic change.
But what do you suggest? What do you suggest in terms of reforms, in terms of the banks, etc.? Some of the things that you said needs reforms.
Well, at the moment, the banking system serves property speculation, it serves speculation, it serves consumer debt. More of the money that goes through a bank needs to make its way to the small business sector, to stimulating employment, to stimulating activities that actually make a difference. We need to transition from this world where banks redistribute money to speculation to a world where banks redistribute money to productive use. We also need to look at the way that money is actually created. And at the moment, almost all money is created through debt, through a private bank, and that is 100% unsustainable. And we need to put together a new way of creating money, which needs to be built on a sustainable principles.
And quickly, if you can, a news that captured many Americans back in the States, JP Morgan with that huge loss in the billions. And of course, we had the head of JP Morgan saying, well, you know what, these financial regulations should be in place and we should have followed it. I mean, isn't that just an example, this being 2012, 4 years after the crisis, of something like this happening? What was your reaction when you heard that news? Quickly, if you can.
Again, a great example of a speculative economy and banks like JP Morgan being able to speculate on 2 billion. It's just another example of what happens when you have a banking system based on speculation. Okay,
thank you very much. Let me thank our guests. Constantine Venizelos, our correspondent over in Athens, thank you. Author of Bank to the Future, you were just listening to Simon Dixon from London, and international economist from the Fundación Alternativas, Manuel de la Rocha from Madrid. And thank you for watching another edition of the Press TV News Analysis. Send us any comments or suggestions to newsroom@presstv.ir. From Mika Vatavli and the entire team here in the capital, Tehran, it's goodbye.